Hello and welcome to the Arborlands devlog. This is the first devlog I'm doing. It is for the second week of April 2021, so I'm going to be posting this way after the weeks actually happen. But I'm waiting until I have the website set up, and then I'll set up the YouTube account and be able to share this with everybody. First, I'm going to talk though about what I did before this week, and what I did was I studied up on how to use Unity because I've never used it before. Luckily, it uses C#, which C# I've done development professionally, so I already know how to do that. I imported this animation that I had from Adobe Flash, back when it was Flash, and I had a very easy time taking it and importing it to Unity, and it's looking pretty good. So now let's talk about what I did during the second week of April. In the weeks running up to this week, I had designed some grass tiles to create a world map, and this was the first style I came up with, and I thought it would be really cool. It would have highlights, it would have shadows, it would look really detailed and nice, and I was really happy with it. I even had blends from one color to another, and I had a green and a kind of yellow grass. But when I showed this to people, I didn't get the reaction I wanted. One person even said, "Hey, it just kind of looks like a fluffy blanket to me." And I looked at that and I said to myself, you know what? I think I agree with that criticism. And it didn't really work with the sprite in the foreground. What I wanted was something that was much more in sync with what the background looked like for the sprite. So I went back to the drawing board and I experimented with different types. I looked at a lot of grass. I think I freaked out some lawns, and I came up with this, which is a much simpler, no highlights, no shades. It's just simple color. This has just a little bit some dark spots and some grasses on the top. And I think this works really well. I have three colors. I have the kind of dead grass, the green light grass, and the dark grass for heavy fertility. And it works way better and just looks very simple and serves as a proper background, which is not too noticeable, which is what you want for a nice background. The next thing I had to work on was blending. So when you have two tiles, unless it's the style of your game, which some games do that, which is no problem, um, you you can have kind of a jarring effect, right? Where it's two different colors. And I didn't want that for the style of this game in particular. So I wanted to create some sort of blend. So I went in and I tried doing different blends. And as with the last one, I was like, okay, how do I do this? Do I create one tile with each kind of blend? This seemed like it would be too much. What if I wanted to have a C shape, right? This is kind of a V shape, but what if I wanted to blend in a C where there's green grass on three sides, but not on the other side? This would very quickly become like just unworkable. So what I did instead was I came up with a way to create just the blend itself. So I have each side and each corner blended, as you can see here, in all three colors. And I took those and I exported those to Unity, and I can use those in mix and match to create blends. Let me show you what that looks like. So Unity has a great tile map system. They have a regular square tile map, or you can do an isometric map. You can even do hexes if you like. This is not a tutorial about how to do that. Let me know if you want me to show that more detailed, but let me just show you what I did. So you have, for example, an ability to paint new squares, and all you have to do is select which one you want to plop down on the map, and you just pull it in, and it's just painted like drawing pixels. Really, really cool, really, really simple. So the problem was, if I wanted to do a blend, let's say I want to blend to this yellow, I try to put this here, and oh wait, it erases what's already there. I can't blend to the yellow without erasing that. So I didn't see this in any tutorial, but I saw that maybe I could just add another layer, which is what I did. So I added a layer on top of that, and then I added the blends. So that looks really cool. Obviously, if you want to do more than one blend, you have to have more than one layer above it. So that this allows you to do that. Unity developers, let me know if I'm doing something really dumb here, if this is going to cost me cycles. I don't think it would, but let me know if it does. So that's the tiles, that's the blending. I was really happy with what it ended up looking like. The second thing I did this week was panning and zooming. Now, I thought this would be probably a big deal and that, it would probably take me a week, but I sat down on a Saturday and within an hour and a half, I had this down. The reason is that Unity has very good camera control, and all you're doing here is you're moving the camera. So I set it up to have the center mouse button move the camera around, and then also the center button roller to zoom in and out. This was, again, I can't believe how easy this was. I'm really, really happy with it. Coming from having designed something without any engine, without any library in Flash. I know there were SDKs for Flash, but I wasn't using them because I'm a noob. But in Unity, this was also very, very simple. So that's what I did in the second week of April. Hope you like this video, and thank you.